Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let me start now. Totally 13 people are there. Yeah, I just share you my screen. Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, right. So yesterday we discussed about what is memory management and how memory management is going to be done. Okay, right. So today we have an algorithms. Okay, page replacement algorithms. So we have totally three types of algorithms. First, one is first in first out algorithm, and optimal page replacement, and one more is LRU. Yeah, least recently used algorithm. Okay, so these three algorithms are very important. Maximum you're going to get a question from this in your exam. So let me see how these algorithms are going to be. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 1 second. Okay. So can you hear me, voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay. Right. So the first one is page replacement. In the page replacement algorithm, we have first one is first in first come algorithm. So here this algorithm is similar to the operations of the queue. Okay, you already know what is queue, right? Queue is the first in first out process. Technically, it is going to use like a ticket counter. So whoever get inside in the whoever get inside into the line, who he going to be going out first. Okay, so the first in first out replacement algorithm also uses the queue concept only. So all the pages are stored in a queue in the order they are allocated from they are allocated frames in the main memory. Okay, so we are going to create so suppose example this is a memory. Okay, suppose it is a main memory. Like example, we will take it as a RAM. Okay, RAM is one of the main memory. So let me think about the RAM. So in this RAM, they are going to allocate it in the form of a frames. Okay, so it will divide. So it will divide the RAM memory into in the form of frames. Okay, so each and every frame is going to be separately allocated with each other. Okay, I will tell you how it is going to happen. The one which is allocated first stays in the in the front of the queue, and one which is allocated in the memory first is replaced first. Okay, the memory. Okay, I will tell you example detailing. So let me take this example. I'm going to show you in the screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay. Right. So for example, based on these are the pages. Okay. Example, let me take these are the pages: 6th page, 7th page, 8th page. These are actually pages are going to be stored in a physical memory. Okay. Yesterday I said you right in the physical memory. These are physical memory. These are in the not physical memory, virtual memory. In the virtual memory, the pages are going to be stored or placed. So these pages are going to be mapped by the help of memory map, and from here it is going to be shared to the physical memory or disk memory. Okay, either disk, right? Yeah. So so a mapping, how it is going to be mapping another, let me by the help of mapping, it is going to share to the memories. Okay, physical memory, right? Yeah. So RAM is a physical main memory. In the RAM, we are going to divide them into the form of frames. Okay, the data memory is going to be divided in the form of frames. Okay, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, up to frame n as our the capability of our system. The RAM is going to be divided them into frames. Okay, so let me take, we have 3 frames here, and each and every these are the I have taken these as the page number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, like this. Okay. Right. So the CPU will arrange like this. So how the first in first out algorithm will going to do, I'll explain you. So let me take example. This is a frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. I'm taking first one as a frame 3, hey, 1. Right. So I'm taking 3 frames. Okay. Yeah. So example, this is a memory. Okay, this is a memory. Right. In the first frame we have this much of space. Second frame we have this much of space. Suppose each and every variable. Let me take this also 6. I will tell you. Okay. So these are the space we have allocated in the each and every frame. Right. So actually our page replacement algorithm is going to be placed in the form of row hit and hit and miss. Okay, hit ratio and miss ratio. Okay, fault ratio or page hit and page fault. We can call page fault or miss also. Right, based on these two ratios, it will work. Okay, I will tell you how what is this all. Right. Okay. So how it work means it is going to be worked in the form of a first in first out. So this will uses in the queue format, right? So it will use the queue technique. So queue technique is nothing but whoever enters into the line. Suppose this is a ticket counter. Example, this is a ticket counter. So whoever enters into the ticket counter, he will be in the first line. Okay, first frame. So he will be the first one. Okay, he will take the ticket and he will leave. So like that it will go into process. So whenever the sixth page, first we have a sixth page. So whenever the sixth page will enter into the frame, into the memory. So that memory is going to be placed in the first frame. Okay, will be allocated into the first frame, that page. Right? Yeah. Now next, so this is actually previously we don't have anything in the memory, right? Here we don't have anything in the memory. Yeah. Sir, textbooks. Yeah, actually you can call about textbooks, you can call to your Batu sir. I don't know exactly when it's going to be distributed to you. Okay. So you call him, he will explain you.
Sir, you said now you will
Yeah.
forward those documents when you.
So yeah, I called to Batu sir, but he is not lifting my call. Yeah, I think he's in some busy work. So I called him from last week also. I called him, he didn't pick, and yesterday also called him, but he didn't pick. I will try today after finishing our class. I just ask him about. Actually, I need a group access. Once I get a group access, I just forward these all things.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Right. So previously, I mean, sorry. Yeah, in this memory, we don't have any values, right? So the when a 6 pages comes here, so the 6 will places into the sixth place. I mean, into the frame 1, and this here nothing is there, no. So what do you mean by hit means? Suppose if it is 6 here, again we are getting one more 6 here. Suppose example, one more 6. So already 6 is present in the memory. So that is called as a hit, page hit. Okay. So if it is if we don't have this, suppose we are getting 7 here, right? So 7 is not available here. So that is called as a fault or miss, right? So previously we don't have 6 here. So this is a miss or fault. We can call it as a fault. Okay. We don't have any page with 6 number, right? So that's why we call it as a fault. So next again, the 7 has been inserted into the memory. So next page has been inserted into the memory. Now where it is going to be placed here? Already 6 placed in the frame 1. Now 7 is going to be placed in the second frame. Okay, second frame lo 7 another place out. Again, we don't have 7 previously in this memory, so this is also called as miss. Okay, or we can also call as fault. Okay, when we get 8, okay, when we get 8 page number 8, so again we have a space here, and it will check before any 8 number in the memory, so it will don't have, so it will copy the same values here, and 8 is going to be placed on the third frame, right? So this is also miss. Why? Because 8 is not available in the memory. Now again we got 9 number 9, page number 9 we got into the memory. So the page number 9, it will check. So either page number 9 is available in this memory or not. So if it is available, it will just replace that number only. So it is not available, right? So once it is not available, it has to replace the value. Okay. So how it is going to replace means, so what is the technique of queue? Whoever enters first, he has to be released first. Okay. So it will replace with the 6 value, right? So 6 is going to be changed to 9. Right. So here the page has been it is also miss. Why? Because we don't have any page with 9 number in this memory. We don't have a page with 9, right? Now again,
Sir,
let's see now.
Sir, if one number is miss, all numbers would be miss, sir.
No. Not one number is missed. Now next you see. Now we have a 6, right? Just now you're going to get confirmed now. Now again we got the 6 value, right? Here. Yeah. So not one number is missed. Actually, here what happens means, if it is this value is present in the memory, suppose this value is present in this memory, so that is called as a hit ratio. I mean, it is hitting the same value. Okay, the same value already present in the memory, so it is hitting the same thing. But if it is not available, then it is going to be comes under as a fault page. Okay, we call it as a fault page or miss page. Right now 6 is also connecting with, actually already we have a 6 here, but previously the 6 has been replaced with 9. Okay, previously the 6 has been
replaced with
yes.
6.
Yeah, why? Because actually suppose example, this is a line counter. Okay, this is a line counter. First 6th person, the number with name with 6 person has came here. Next after him 7 person has came here. After him 8 person has came into that line. Okay, now the counter has been opened, example. So who will take the ticket first? He is in the first line, right? Yeah, he is in the first line. So he will take the ticket first, right? So it will uses the queue technique. The first in first out replacement algorithm will process the queue. So what happens here? So whenever a new person comes here, okay, once he will erase here. I mean, once he will go out, so he will be replaced with the 9. Okay, are you able to understand? Okay, but actually the next in the next place he will not review. We can use the who will be in the first frame is going to be replaced, or you can say that who is present in the frame, from long time. Okay, we can also call like that also. Okay, we can also use a statement called whatever the page present in the memory from long time, that is going to be replaced. Okay, or the memory with the first person is going to be replaced. Okay, let me see this one, 6th one. So when again 6 comes here, already 6 actually replaced with 9. Okay, already 6 has been replaced with 9. Again 6 has come, but it is not available now in this memory. Previous memory only, it is not available now. So what happens? He has to replace with some other. So with whom we will replace? The 7 has been repeated from long period. So he will replace with 7. Okay. The 7, 8 and 9 will be in the same positions. The 6 is going to be replaced with the long period, whichever the page is present in the frame with a long period, that is going to be replaced. Right. So it is also miss only. Why? Because we don't have a 6 present in this memory. Okay. So again, when we come 7 here, so again we got the 7 here. So when we got the 7
with the 8, sir.
Yeah, 7 replaced with the 8. Why? Because 8 is crossing from last period. Okay. Or we can also call already 6 has been replaced with 9, 7 replaced with 6, and the last person, this has been replaced with 7. Like that also we can take. But who is present from the long period, we can replace them. That is a main. That is a simple thing. We can identify.
So with any number we can replace it, sir.
Not any number. Which any number, but whoever is present in from long period. Who is there from the long period?
So sir,
Okay,
can't we change this 8 with 6?
Sorry. I can't
Can't
hear
we
voice clearly.
change this 8 with 9 numbers, sir?
8 with 9. Okay, yeah, 8 with 9 is not going to be replaced. Why? Because here this one, right? You are saying this is only you are saying, or here
Frame 3, sir.
frame 3 here. Okay. See, whenever when a 9 comes into the frame, into the memory, so what happens? The who is the from long period, which frame is present in the memory, that is going to be replaced. Okay, that is the main thing you have to understand. You have to remember. So what happens here? With the 6 is replaced. 6 is present from long period. Okay, so it has been replaced with the 9, right? So again I got the 6. So when I got the 6, 7 is replaced with 7 is present from the long period. So 7 has been replaced with the 6. Okay. When I got the 7 value, so 7 again we will check. We don't have 7 here. Again it will check with the 7, and which one is which frame, which page is present in the frame from long period. So this 8 is present in the long period. 6 just now it came. 9 also it has came just now, right? So before this 8 is more. I mean 8 has from long 3 periods. Okay, but 9 is in only 2 periods, right? So that's why it has replaced with the 8. Okay, this is also miss. So when 1 will come here, so now 1.
9
what
will get
happens?
replaced, no,
One.
sir.
Yeah.
9 will get replaced. Why? Because 9 is present from the long period. Okay.
With
So
1
when
it will get replaced, no, sir.
1, here 1 will come. Yes, here 1 will come. 6 and 7. Okay, this is also miss ratio. Right. Now again we got the 6. Okay, one more value is 6. So when we got the 6th input, 6 as an input, so what happens? What it check first? First it will check whether 6 is present or not. Okay. So if it is 6 is present, so already 6 is present here, right? The same values will be placed in the queue, placed in the memory, and it will becomes as a hit ratio. Why? Because it is hitting. Okay, 6 is already present, hit, right? Okay, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So when next one is 7. Next one is 7. So when we get the 7, the 7 is also, it will check with the memory first.
7 also hit.
Yeah, 7 also available. So it will going to be placed in the same way. So 7 also hit. Right. So again, next value is 8. So 8 has come now.
8 is
So
a
when
miss.
8 has come, so what happens here? 8 has
8
to
with
check.
replace 1. Oh.
Yeah, it will check with this. Okay. And now it will identify with whom it has to be replaced. The number which will be placed in the frame from last period, from long period. Okay. 1 has only 3 periods. Okay. 7 is from last 4 periods. 6 is from last 5 periods. It is available, right? Right. So
Yes, sir.
it has to change. 6 has to be changed now. Okay. The 8 has to be changed to 6 with 6. Okay. Yeah, the same. Right. Now 8 will come into at the place of 6. Right? Are you able to understand? So it is a miss ratio. Why? Because 8 is not available here, and it has been replaced. 8 has been replaced with a long period, from long period, which with them it is going to be replaced. So it will come like a see, now we are seeing long period, right? But we are
So if
discussing
the
about
number
first in
is
first out.
not there, we have to mention.
Yeah, if number is not available in the previous memory, only in the, suppose 8 is here, right? We are when 8 comes into the input, we have to check only this one, not all entire, not entire. Okay, we have to check only the previous one. So if it is available in this frame, in this memory, then it will be hit. If it is not available, next thing you have to check that which one is present from the long period, which page is present from the long period of this frame.
Sir, if case in 2 columns, if it is repeat for 5 times, at the time what we have to do?
Yeah. So if it is present in two, okay. For now, for example, 7 is also available here. Let me think now. So when we have 7 here also, we can place it in any place also. But the thing is that we can then at the time we can check with the first in first out. So here first 6 has came here, 7 next, 8 came next. Okay. After that, 9 has came after 8. Okay. 6 came after 9. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Like this, we have to check. 5, 6. He is the last one. Okay, like that we have to check. Okay, are you able to understand?
So what are there in first in? It must be stay. First out means what are there? One is there, no. Last one, first out.
Hmm.
First in,
Uh,
6 is there.
Yes.
First out,
Yes.
1 is there. So out, 1 is
First out one. Yeah.
1
Here.
is out. So
In this
we
way.
have to mention
Okay.
in here.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Can we go ahead?
Yes.
So, right. Okay. When 9 comes here again, so it will check with the 9 here. Okay. The 9 is not available here. So what happens? It has to replace with whom? Whoever is present from the
7.
last period. Yeah. It is from 4 times. It is from 5 times. Okay. So it will replace with the 7. Okay. The same thing we got. Yeah. 981. Right. Correct only. Right. Yeah. So it will replace in this way. Okay. When again 1 will come here. So
Hit.
again I got 1. So 1 is available in the memory. So it will hit. Okay, the 1 is already present in the memory. So it will called as a hit ratio. Hit. Hit is nothing but page hit. Miss, this one is miss. Right.
Sir, how 9 will come in last second?
Here.
Yes.
Yeah, 9 has been replaced, right? 9 has been replaced. I mean 9 has came into the input from the here. Okay. When 9 has been came here, it will check which one is it will check with the memory whether 9 has present or not. First thing first step is this. Once it has, we check with it confirmed with it is not available, then it will check with whom it has to replace. So with whom we will replace from last 7. Okay. Okay. We have example. We have this one 4 1. 1 is in 4 times it has repeated and 7 is repeated with 7 times. Okay. Who inserted lastly here?
7.
7.
Yeah. So 7 inserted before 1, right? So that's why he has been changed here. Okay, let me take one more example. This one in the form of line, in the form of Q, let me take now. I will just write here. Okay, I just write here normally. Let me take one example. Suppose first 6 has came into the line. Okay, Q. This is a ticket take. Let me take. So first 6 has came into the line. Next who will come? 7, right? Next who will come? 8. Okay, right? So only the ticket counter will be only 3 people are there. Example, only three people going to sit on the ticket counter. Okay, only 3 people can sit can place on the ticket counter. So what happens when 9% will come? What happens where he will be pre-placed? He will come at 9. Okay, let me write here only 9. Who will go out? He will go out, right?
ఫస్ట్
Are you
ఇన్
able to
ఫస్ట్ అవుట్
understand?
అంటే ఫస్ట్ 6 వచ్చింది కాబట్టి నెక్స్ట్ 9 వచ్చినప్పుడు 6 వెళ్ళిపోతుంది.
రైట్ 9 వచ్చినప్పుడు 6 వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. బట్ మనకి ఇక్కడ యాక్చువల్ ప్లేస్ అవ్వాల్సింది ఎబో 8 పైన ఉండాలి అసలు 9 అనేవాడు కదా. 9 అనేవాడు 8 వెనకాల ఉండాలి. బట్ వేర్ ఈజ్ వీఆర్ షోయింగ్ దెమ్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ ఫ్రేమ్. వై? బికాస్ ఈజ్ రీప్లేసింగ్. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ రాస్తున్నాను అంతే నేను. ఓకే, యా ఇక్కడ రాస్తున్నాను జస్ట్. ఇక్కడ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇక్కడ ప్లేస్ అవ్వాలి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ రాశాను మళ్ళీ. రైట్, నెక్స్ట్ అగైన్ 6 వచ్చాడు. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఎక్కడ రావాలి? 6 9 ఎబో రావాలి అంతే కదా. 9 వెనకాల రావాలి 6 అనేవాడు. సో వెన్ 9 అబోవ్ 6 వచ్చేప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? అగైన్ ఇక్కడ 6 ఉందా లేదా చెక్ చేస్తున్నాడు. ఇక్కడ ఈ 3 rows లో, రైట్? ఇందులో 6 ఉందా లేదా? లేదు, 6 లేదు కాబట్టి ఏం కావాలి? హీ హాస్ టు రీప్లేస్. విత్ హూమ్ హీ హాస్ టు రీప్లేస్? ఇప్పుడు ఓకే, ఇతను రీప్లేస్ అవుతున్నాడు. ఓకే, ఎవరు వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు? ఇక్కడ 7 వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాడు, రైట్? సో ఇక్కడ ఏముంటుంది? 8 ఒకటే మిగులుతున్నాడు. అర్థమవుతుందా? సారీ. ఓకే, 6 has been replaced with 7. ఓకే, ప్రెసెంట్లీ ఇప్పుడు క్యూలో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? లైన్లో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? ఇప్పుడు ఎవరెవరు ఉన్నారు? 6, 8, 9. ఓకే, కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంది ఏమన్నా?
No, sir. అర్థమవుతుంది.
అర్థమవుతుంది కదా. రైట్. కాకపోతే 9 అనేవాడు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడు అంటే ఫ్రేమ్ 1 లో ఉన్నాడు, 6 అనేవాడు ఫ్రేమ్ 2 లో ఉన్నాడు, 8 అనేవాడు ఫ్రేమ్ 3 లో ఉన్నాడు, అంతే తేడా. ఓకే, బట్ లాస్ట్ 3 నెంబర్స్ చూసుకుంటున్నాం మనం. ఓకే, వెన్ అగైన్ 7 will come here, 7 అనేవాడు ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి, 6 above ఉండాలి, రైట్. 7 అనేవాడు 6 above ఉండాలి, 6 వెనకాల ఉండాలి. సో అగైన్ ఇట్ విల్ చెక్ ఎవరి దాంట్లో ఈ 3 numbers లో 7 ఉందా లేదా, లేదు. సో ఎవరు వెళ్ళిపోవాలి ఇప్పుడు మనకు, ఇందులోంచి ఎవరు వెళ్ళిపోవాలి, 8 వెళ్ళిపోవాలి. 8 అనే ప్లేస్ ఎవరు రావాలి, 7 రావాలి, రైట్. ఓకే, సో లాస్ట్ 3 numbers ఏమున్నాయి, 7, 6, 9. ఓకే, 7, 6, 9. when 7 comes we have 7, 6, 9, రైట్. సో అగైన్ నెక్స్ట్ ఎవరు వచ్చారు, ఇప్పుడు 1 వచ్చాడు. 1 అతను వాడు వెనకాల ఉన్నాడు, ఎవరు వెనకాల, 7 వెనకాల ఉన్నాడు, రైట్. సో 7 అతను 7 ఇందులో ఉన్నాడా లేడా, 7, 6, 9 లో ఉన్నాడా లేదా, 1 అనే క్యాండిడేట్ 7, 6, 9 లో ఉన్నాడా లేడా, లేడు కాబట్టి ఏం కావాలి, he has to replace with the previous one, the first one in this line. ఈ క్యూ లో ఉన్న 3 members లో ఫస్ట్ ఎవరు ఉన్నారు, 9 ఉన్నారు, 9 ప్లేస్ లో రీప్లేస్ కావాలి. సో ఇక్కడ 1 వస్తాడు, రైట్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ 1, 7, 6 కాకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది 7, 6, 1, రైట్. ఇక్కడ 7, 6, 1 వచ్చింది చూడండి. వై, బికాస్ 9 has been replaced with 1. ఓకే, 7, 6, 1, రైట్. ఈ ప్లేస్ లో అదే వచ్చింది చూడండి, 7, 6, 1. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ లాస్ట్ ని మనకి ఎక్కువసేపు ఉన్నది ఎక్కడ వరకు 9, కాబట్టి 9 ప్లేస్ లో మనం చేసాం. హూ ఈస్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద లాంగ్ పీరియడ్, it has been replaced. When we check with the first in first out concept also, 1 has been replaced with 9, but now present in the memory, who is present in the memory, 7, 6 and 9, sorry 1. So these people are present, 7, 6 and 1. Okay, example, let's example, one more 6 person has came here. So when 6 comes here, it will check 6 is available or not. Yes, this 6 is available. Okay, what it will do, it will hit the ratio, already 6 is available, so he will be like this only. Okay, ఇప్పుడు మన ఇలాగే ఉండిపోతుంది. ఎక్కడ ఉంది ఇది, సో 6 ఆల్రెడీ అవైలబుల్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇది కదా, యా. సో 7, 6, 1 ఇలాగే ఉంటుంది ప్రాసెస్, రైట్. ఈ మూడిట్లలో ఎవరైతే అవైలబుల్ ఉన్నారో అతను చూస్తున్నాడు.
సార్
Same
అర్థం
process.
అవడానికి సెకండ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కంటే టేబుల్ ఉన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్
ఇదే
క్లియర్ గా
ఈజీ, ఇదే
అర్థమవుతుంది
ఈజీ,
సార్.
రైట్,
అది ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే ఎవరికైనా డౌట్ ఉన్నా క్లియర్ అవుతుంది సార్.
రైట్. ఓకే, సో మనకి 2 steps ఒకటే ఉంటుంది. ఒకటి ఏంటి అంటే we have to check whenever the page comes into the memory, we have to check whether that page is available in the memory or not. First step is that one. If it is available, it is called as a hit ratio. If it is not available, we have to check whether which one is the where it has to be replaced. Okay, so to replace this one, if it is not available, nothing is available in the memory, then again I will write at the down. Yeah, సో ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి 6 అనేది వస్తుందో, ఓకే, ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి 6 అనే వాల్యూ ఎంటర్ అవుతుందో, ఇట్ విల్ చెక్ వెదర్ ద 6 is available in the memory or not. If it is not available, what you will check, which frame is free. ఓకే, క్యూలో ఫ్రేమ్ అనేది ఫ్రీ ఉందా లేదా, అన్ని ఫ్రేమ్స్ ఫ్రీ ఉన్నాయి, ఫ్రీ ఉన్నది కాబట్టి 1 లోకి వెళ్ళిపోయింది, ఒకసారి 1 లోకి 6 వెళ్ళిపోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ వెన్ 7 will come here, it will check whether 7 is available in the memory or not. So 7 is not available. So what we will do, already 6 is placed in the first frame. Okay, first line lo 6 unnadu, second line loki 7 వెళ్ళి stay అవుతుంది. Okay, when 8 will come here, what happens, it will check whether 8 is available in the memory or not. If it is not available, it will check. if ఇక్కడ frame అనేది ఖాళీగా లేకపోతే it will replace with 6. Okay, ఇక్కడ frame అనేది ఖాళీగా ఉంది కాబట్టి, memory అనేది ఖాళీగానే ఉంది కాబట్టి, it is placing on the third place. Okay, right. Now next 9% will come. When 9% will come here, so what happens, it will check whether 9 is available or not. So if it is 9 is not available, what he will do, he will replace with the person who is present in the memory from last long period. ఈ మొత్తం పీరియడ్ లో ఎవరు ఎక్కువసేపు ఉన్నారు అని చెక్ చేస్తుంది. సో 6 is available from long period, so it will replace with 9. Okay, right. Now again when 6 will come here, when next number 6 will come here, the 6 will check with the numbers whether 6 is present or not here. If it is 6 not available, what it will do, he has to replace with who is present from the long period. Okay, 7 is present from long period. 8
ఇక్కడ
has
2 కండిషన్స్ ఉంటున్నాయి సార్. ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్ ఒక కండిషన్ ప్లస్ లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది, అంటే రెండు కలిపి ఒకటే వస్తాయి. కాకపోతే మనం అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికి ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్ ప్లస్ లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ రెండు అర్థం
చేసుకుంటే ఈజీ ఉంటుంది. యా, ఇట్ లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ అన్నా కూడా ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్ కండిషన్ వస్తుంది. yes, so here it is going to be replaced, right. Yeah, when 7 will come here, so what happens, 7 will check whether 7 is there or not. 7 is not available. So not available means what long period evaru unnarani 8 unnadu. So 8 place lo 7 replace ayipotunnadu. Right? So when 1 will come here, so 1 also check with the numbers. Okay, now 1 is not available, and it will check who is from the last period. So 9 is available from last period, right? So 9 is going to be replaced. Okay, so when again 6 will come here, so what happens? 6 is already available here, right? So once the 6 is available here, so no need to change anything. Already he is in the line. So అందుకే same as is వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇది hit అంటున్నాం మనం. It is called as hit. Already available is known as a hit. Okay, so again when 7 will come here, so 7 also checking here. So already 7 is available here. So again no need to change anything. So hit is also, this page is also available in the memory. So again when 8 will come here, so 8 will check with the memory. 8 is not available, and it is checking now which one is present from long period. So which one is present? 7 is present from last 4 periods. Whether coming 1 is present from last 3 periods, whereas 6 is present from last 5 periods, right? So it will check, it will replace with the 6. Okay, so again 9, from 9 and 1 also the same thing, it will follow. Okay, are you able to understand? So how many hits are there, how many misses are there? We have to count and we have to provide the name here. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
3
5,
hits.
6, 7, 8, 9, right? So hits are 9, sorry, page faults are 9 and hits are 3. So this is the page replacement algorithm. Okay, this is called as a page replacement algorithm. So the same thing, we have to mention it in the form of a word format. We have to give these all things, how we are doing this all. Okay, we have to write like that. As in the above figure, we have 3 frames. We can also use 4 frames also. Okay, we can also use 4 frames. We have up to, as per the system requirement, it will take actually. Here we are considered 3 frames. Suppose if we use 4 frames also, we can use, we have that one also in the next example. So here 6, 7, 8 are allocated to the first 3 slots. When 9 comes into the, when 9 comes into the, I mean, 9 comes, page fault will occur. Why? Because it replaced with the 6. Okay. So then 6 comes out and 7 will be replaced. So these all things, whatever I have said you, the same thing has been shown here, right? Yeah. So while using first in first out anomaly algorithm, the number of page faults increased by increasing the number of frames, right? So this is one of the important point. So when we increase the number of frames here, the faults also going to be increased. Okay, ఇక్కడ మనం ఇంకా ఫ్రేమ్స్ ఇక్కడ పెంచినా కొద్దీ ఫాల్ట్స్ అనేది ఇంకా పెరుగుతా పోతాయి. Why? Because let me take example, let me have 4 frames. So these are 4 frames we are using now. So when we use 4 frames, 6, 7, 8, 9, all these 4 items has been placed into the memory. Okay, the 6th, when 6 will come here, it will check whether 6 is available or not. Okay, right. Okay, it is in hit ratio. When 7 will come, it will check with the memory. Okay, it is available, it is in hit ratio. 1 వచ్చింది, 1 when 1 enters, it will check with the memory. It is not in hit, this page is not available here. So it will replace with whom? The last period, who is present from the last. Okay, he has replaced. Next again 6 వచ్చింది, 6 వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? It is not available in the memory. Again it has replaced with the 7, right? When 7 comes, it check with the memory, 7 is not available, and it will replace with the 8. Okay, so when 8 will come, 8 is not available in this memory, again it is replaced with the 9 value. Now when 9 will come, again it will check whether 9 is available or not there. From last long period, which one is available? 9 is there, 1 is there, sorry, 1 has been replaced with 9. Okay, and again 1 will come. When 1 has, it will check whether 1 is available in the memory or not. So when it is not available, it will check with the long period of memory. So long period is present from 6, 6th one is presenting from long period, so it has been replaced. Okay, so how many hit ratios are there here? Only 2 hit ratios. Okay, in this scenario, how many fault ratios? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the page fault ratios are going to be increased. Why? Because when we increase the frame of the memory size, the fault ratio is going to be increased, right? This is the difference. When we use the, I mean, this is called as a bad anomalies. Okay, when we increase our frame, అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఫ్రేమ్ సైజ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఫాల్ట్ రేషియో అనేది పెరుగుతుందో దాన్ని బ్యాడ్ అనామలీస్ అంటాం, రైట్? సారీ ఏంటిది బ్లేడిస్ ఎనమలీ అంటాం దాన్ని. సారీ, నాట్ బ్యాడ్, బ్లేడిస్. యా. ఓకే, అందరికి అర్థమైంది కదా పేజ్ రిప్లేస్మెంట్ ఆల్గోరిథం ఎలా ఉందో?
ఎస్ సార్.
ఫైన్. యా, ఓకే.
Yes,
నౌ
sir.
నెక్స్ట్
సార్ ఏ పేజెస్ అయినా ఇస్తారా? ఓకే.
అది మనం ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకుంటాం, మనమే రాసుకుంటాం. ఇది ఎవరు
But
ఇవ్వరు.
method
ఒకవేళ
is
ఇచ్చి
same.
రాయమంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు యూజ్ సేమ్ మెథడ్. యా, ఎనీథింగ్. ఇక్కడ 3 zeros కూడా ఉండొచ్చు, ఇక్కడ మధ్యలో zeros కూడా ఉండొచ్చు. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మైట్ బి, జస్ట్ ఎ నంబర్, దట్స్ ఇట్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యూ టేక్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ నేమ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ పేజ్. ఓకే, అక్కడ ఆ పర్సన్ అనుకోండి, జస్ట్ 6 అనే పర్సన్ నేమ్, ఇది 7 అనేది పర్సన్ నేమ్ అంతే. 6 అంటే ముందు ఉండాలి, 7 అంటే వెనక ఉండాలి అనేది అలాంటి ఆలోచన కాకుండా జస్ట్ పేజ్ నంబర్, అది జస్ట్ ఒక నంబర్, ఒక నేమ్ లాగా ట్రీట్ చేయండి దాన్ని. ఇన్ సమ్ టైమ్స్ దే విల్ గివ్ 0 ఆల్సో. హియర్ జీరోస్ ఆల్సో వన్ ఆఫ్ ద నేమ్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే, సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ 0 ఇచ్చాడు అనుకో, 6 ప్లేస్ లో 0 పెడతాం అంతే. ఇక్కడ 0 పెట్టి 0 ఉందా లేదా చెక్ చేసి 0ని రీప్లేస్ చేస్తాం అంతే.
ఓకే.
యా. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఆప్టిమల్ పేజ్ రిప్లేస్మెంట్. సో ఆప్టిమల్ పేజ్ రిప్లేస్మెంట్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ yeah, so these are the same one. It will use okay, in this algorithm the page which would be used after a long intervals, after a longest interval is replaced in. Okay, in other words, the page which is further to come out in the upcoming sequence is replaced. Okay, right. ఇక్కడ దాని ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను చెప్తాను క్లియర్ గా మీకు అర్థమయ్యేటట్టుగా. లెట్ మీ గెట్ ఇంటూ ఎక్సెల్ షీట్. సో ఇక్కడ మనకు optimal page replacement. So in the optimal page replacement, what technique it is using means, suppose we have an input like this. Sorry. Okay, we have an input like this. So we have 3 frames. Example, 3 frames ఉన్నాయి. Okay, we have 3 frames. Right. So when 6 comes here, so what happens? It will place into the first frame. Okay, వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. Next when 7 comes, first 3 elements అనేది as is గా వచ్చేస్తాయి అలాగే. Okay, so now you see, now you understand. When we enter 9, when 9 comes into the memory, so it will check how what it will previously మనం చెక్ చేసాం, ఇక్కడ లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ ఏదో ఉందో చెక్ చేసాం కదా. Now it will check with the optimal this one optimal page replacement will check again this 9 is going to be replaced in the future, long future, ఎక్కడ రీప్లేస్ అవుతుందో లేదా అనేది. Sorry, example, 1 second. Yeah, so when 9 comes into the memory, so what happens means it will check in the memory, same process. If it is 9 is present or not in the memory, if it is 9 is present, it will be in a hit ratio. If 9 is not available, it is in a miss ratio, I mean fault, the page is fault. And it will check whether 8, 7, 9 ఈ 7, 6 ఈ మూడు ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఈ మూడిట్లలో which one is long periodly అంటే ఫ్యూచర్ లో ఎక్కడ మనకు తర్వాత ఐ మీన్ ఎక్కడ అంటాము, ఇన్ ఏ షార్ట్ పీరియడ్ లో మనకి ఏది యూజ్ అవుతుంది, లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ లో ఏది యూజ్ అవుతుంది అనేది ఫ్యూచర్ లో, నాట్ ఫ్రమ్ బ్యాక్వర్డ్, ఇన్ ద ఫార్వర్డ్, ఇన్ ద రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద థింగ్స్, రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద పేజెస్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో దాంట్లో చెక్ చేస్తుంది ఇది. ఓకే, విచ్ విత్ హోమ్. సపోజ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 8 ఉంది, 8 అనేది ఎక్కడ రిపీట్ అవుతుంది, ఎట్ ద ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ 8 ఇయర్. ఓకే, ద సేమ్ వాల్యూస్ 6 7 8 9 6 7 1 6 7 8 9 1. ఓకే, ఓకే, ద సేమ్ థింగ్, ఇదే దాన్ని నేను సపరేట్ ఇండివిజువల్ గా రాశాను ఇక్కడ. రైట్, సో మనకు ఆల్రెడీ 6 7 8 అనేది ఇన్సర్ట్ అయిపోయింది. సో వెన్ 9 కమ్స్ ఇన్ టు ద మెమరీ, వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, ఇట్ విల్ చెక్ విత్ ద memory whether 9 is available or not. If 9 is not available, it will check whether 8 after this right side, you can see right side, from here it will check with the right side. Sorry, Okay. ఇక్కడ arrow symbols రావట్లేదు. 1 second. Yeah. So from here it will check with the right side. Which one it will check? 8. 8 when it is going to be used after 7. I mean after this much of time it is going to be used. Okay. 7 ఎక్కడ యూజ్ అవుతుంది? Immediately it is using, right? 6 ఎక్కడ యూజ్ అవుతుంది? Next to the 9 it is using. So with which one is which is going to be used laterly? Late
Six.
ఎక్కడ 6 గా immediately 6 is using, right? 7 also after the 6 7 is using, but 8 is using after a long gap. Okay, left 8 is going to be used after a long gap. So what happens? 9 is going to be replaced with the 8. Okay, 9 అనేది 8 తో replace అవుతుంది, right? In the long future, after a long gap, which item, which number is using, that is going to be replaced in the optimal page replacement. Okay, so let me see one more example. When 6 will come here, okay, when 6 will come into the memory, it will check whether 6 is available or not. Okay, 6 is available, so it is comes under as a heat ratio. Okay, it will come under heat ratio. Again, nothing will be changed here. Okay, ఇవన్నీ miss. Right? So when again 7 comes here, 7 is also present here, so it is also in a hit ratio. Okay, it is also in a hit 1. So when comes here, now you will see. So when 1 will come, it will check with the memory, 1 is available or not. Whether 1 is available or not, 1 is available, it will be in the hit ratio. If it is not available, what it will check? From here, it will check from to enter to opposite, I mean to future ones. So 9, let me check with 9. 9 is using after 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Next one 7. 7 is using immediately. Okay. 6 is also using immediately, right? With whom it will replace? He will replace with
9.
9, right? Yeah. So he will replace with 9. So after a long gap, who will be used under the memory? Who will come under the memory? With him, we will replace. Okay. So it is a miss one. So when 6 will come here, again it will check. Okay, it is present here, so it will be in a hit ratio. Right. So when
Next
7
also
comes
hit.
into the, yeah, next also hit. Okay. Right. So next 8 will come here. So when 8 will come here, it will check with the memory. 8 is not available. Now again from here it will check which one is going to be available. 1 is present after 9. Okay. 7 is present
6
after
sir.
1. Okay. 6 is present after, yeah, lastly 6 has placed here. So it is going to be replaced with 6. Right? Yeah, it is in miss ratio. Next 9 will come here. So when 9 comes here, it is not available here 9. So 1 is immediate to 9 and 7 is immediate to 9. 8 is not
7.
available. Yeah, 8 is not at all available here. Okay, let me check. Okay, 1 second, I'll just see this one, this scenario. 9 కదా. So it is replacing with 8C. Okay. Yeah. So ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది? 1 is repeating. Okay, 1 is immediately next to the 9. 7 is immediately next to the 9. Okay, but 8 is not at all available here. Okay, 8 is not at all available. So 8 is not at all usable, right? So it will replace with the 8.
But there
Right?
is no option.
Are you able to understand? Sorry, 8 అనేది లేదు కదా అక్కడ. So futurely
Sir,
8
6 is
అనేది
also
page
not there. No?
which one? 6.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 6 is not there. Okay, we are not using about 6, no. When 9 comes here, okay, ఇక్కడ ఏవైతున్నాయో అవిటిని చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా మనం. ఇదే చెప్తున్నారా మీరు? దీని గురించి చెప్తున్నారా, దీని గురించి చెప్తున్నారా? 1, okay, 7,
Last one.
6.
Sir.
This one or this one?
Next. Yes sir.
8th when 8 comes into the memory, right? Okay, let me see now. So when 8 comes into the memory, it will check here 8 is not available. Okay, so it will check with 1 is available immediate next to the 8. Okay, దీని నుంచి immediately next to the 8 1 ఉంది, నెక్స్ట్ 7 అనేది 1 తర్వాత ఉంది, 6 అనేది ఎక్కడ ఉంది, 6 అనేది లాస్ట్ లో ఉంది, రైట్? 6 అనేది లాస్ట్ లో యూజ్ అవుతుంది, సో ఇట్ విల్ రీప్లేస్ విత్ ద 6.
Means it is not limited pages. It is a number of pages. So it will come 8. Huh. Okay, it will come 6. Right.
Yeah. So suppose example, we have this many papers, this many pages. So in this, out of these pages, we are checking now. Okay. So here 6 is the last one. So that's why it has been replaced with the 6. Means when we are replacing this, means this process has been executed, not deleted. Okay. The 6th page has been executed from the memory. దీన్ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసి పంపించేస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఇళ్ళకి మెమరీ నుంచి డిలీట్ చేయట్లేదు అది, రైట్? యా. సో నెక్స్ట్ 1 7 అనేది as is goes. When 9 comes here, so 9 also not available in the memory. So it will check what it will check. 1 is available immediate to the 9 and 7 is available after 9 after 1. But 8 has been not at all used here. So 8 not at all used కాబట్టి 8 అనే దాన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేసి 9 ని 8 ప్లేస్ లో రీప్లేస్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, రైట్?
Here only we have doubt.
Yeah. So why? Because it is not at all using in the future. Okay, 8 అనేది not at all using in the future. So no need of this page actually. Okay, ఇక్కడ ఏంటి అంటే optimal is nothing but whatever the pages present in the memory has to be executed first. Okay, so whichever the pages comes after a long gap, that pages should be executed first. Why wasted? ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక దగ్గర మన దగ్గర suppose example, let me take what example, ఒక CD బంచ్ ఉంది మన దగ్గర, CD ప్యాక్ ఐడియా ఉందా మీకు? CD బంచ్, CD ఫోల్డర్ తెలుసు కదా?
Cassette.
క్యాసెట్స్ అవి, అది కూడా కాదు కానీ వాట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కెన్ ఐ టేక్ నౌ? సపోజ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్ తీసుకుందాం మనం ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఓకే, ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్ లో విచ్ హ్యాస్ అన్ ఎక్స్పైరీ డేట్. సపోజ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక 3 ఐటమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి నా దగ్గర. 3 ఐటమ్స్ లో one is going to be expiry date of 5 days, after 5 days. Another one expiry date of after ఫుడ్ ఎక్స్పైరీ డేట్ కూడా మనకు కరెక్ట్ సెట్ కాదు. ఓకే, ఓకే, ఇది ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇదే చెప్తాను లేమని, నాకు కూడా ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గుర్తు రావట్లేదు ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఏమని చెప్తామంటే. రైట్, సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే CPU అనేది, సో ఇట్ హ్యాస్ 3 frames. ఈ 3 frames లో లాస్ట్లీ మనకు ప్రెసెంట్ మనకి ఏదైతే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉందో ఆ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ని రన్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది, అంతే కదా. ఫ్యూచర్ వరకు మనకి అప్ టు లాంగ్ పీరియడ్ లైక్ ఒక 10 days తర్వాత వచ్చే దాన్ని కూడా పెట్టుకొని హోల్డ్ చేసి పెట్టుకోవడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుంది, మెమరీ అనేది లోడ్ అయిపోతుంది, రైట్? సో దాన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేసి దాని ప్లేస్ లో వేరేది పెట్టుకుంటే నియర్ బై రేపు ఇవాళ మళ్ళీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేదాన్ని, రేపు కూడా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేదాన్ని, యూజ్ చేసేదాన్ని పట్టుకొని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేసింది అనుకోండి, ఇట్ విల్ బి మోర్ ఈజీ టు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ఆల్ ద పేజెస్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద మెమరీ. ఓకే, మీకు అర్థమైందా కాలేదు? ఓకే, రైట్. సో వెన్ 1 will come here, what happens? 1 will check with this memory and it will be replaced, but here already 1 is available, so it is in a hit ratio. Okay, so
7
when
also
7 will come here, yeah,
7, 9
also
also.
already there here, so yeah, 9 also available. Okay, yeah, 9 also the same process. When 6 comes here, so when 6 comes here, the 6 will check with this one, 6 is not available, right? So what happens now here? Again it will check whether now let me see. Okay, yeah, so here when the 6 will come here, so it will check with the pages which is in the first frame. Based on the frames it will check now. Okay, which is going to be executed on the frame which is on the first frame, that frame is going to be replaced on the 6. ఓకే, అర్థమవుతుందా? సో the 6 is going to be replaced with the 9 value. Why? Because next frames ఏం లేవు, ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ పేజెస్ ఏం లేవు కదా. సో వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, ఇట్ విల్ గోయింగ్ టు బి యాడెడ్ ఇన్ టు ద ఫ్రేమ్.
సార్ మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్తారా సార్?
యా, వెన్ ద 6 will come here, ఎప్పుడైతే మన 6 అనేది ఎంటర్ అవుతుందో మెమరీలోకి,
స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి సరిగా
starting.
అర్థం.
Yeah, okay, 1 second, just I will see this one. I will go the same thing, right? Yeah. So right. So when 6 will enter into the memory, 6 అనేది enter అవుతుంది memory లోకి, it is entered in the same 6, 7, 8. These three values entered into the same frames. ఇక్కడ up to here no doubt కదా. ఇక్కడ నుంచి 9 when ఎప్పుడైతే 9 ఎంటర్ అవుతుందో మెమరీలోకి, it will check the future upcoming memories, upcoming pages present after this page. After entering into the page, any future memories ఉన్నాయా లేవా చెక్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఉన్నాయి, ఇంకా చాలా ఉన్నాయి, రైట్. ఓకే, అది ఒక పాయింట్ అయిపోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ ఈ 9 అనే వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ ఉందా లేదా, రైట్. 9 అనే వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ లేదు, సో ఇక్కడ కూడా లేదు. కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి, ఈ 9 అనే వాల్యూ ఎక్కడ రీప్లేస్ చేయాలి ఇందులో అని చెక్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తుంది, ఆల్రెడీ ఫ్యూచర్ పేజెస్ ఉన్నాయా లేవో చెక్ చేసుకుంది కదా. ఈ చెక్ చేసుకునే దాంట్లో 8 అనేది ఎక్కడ రిపీట్ అవుతుంది, ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది, నియర్ బై లో ఉందా, లాంగ్ డిస్టెన్స్ లో ఉందా అని చెక్ చేస్తుంది 8 అనే వాల్యూ. సో 8 is present after some gap, okay, after some 1 2 3 4 5, after 5 steps. Okay, so next it will check with 6 7. So 7 is immediately next to the 9, and 6 is already next immediately to the 9. Okay, what happens, future long gap ఉన్న దాంతో the number has to be replaced. So what happens, it will replace with the 8. Okay, 8 అనేది చాలా గ్యాప్ తర్వాత వస్తుంది కాబట్టి, ఎంటర్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి, సో దాంతో రీప్లేస్ చేస్తుంది. అదే నెక్స్ట్ ఇమీడియట్లీ దాంతో రీప్లేస్ అవుతే మళ్ళీ అగైన్ ఇది వచ్చేస్తుంది కదా.
Sir, in English also explain.
Okay, fine, yeah. So when it will check with the long gap distance, okay, it will check with the future available pages. Okay, once 9 enters into the once 9 enters into the, again I'm deleting this, again I'm right. Okay, when 9 enters into the memory, it will check with the, before entering into the memory, it will check any other pages are available or not in the memory to come. Okay, along so many pages are available here. Again, what happens, it will check 9 is available in this memory or not. Okay, it is not available in the memory. So what happens here, it will has to replace. So it will check with whom I have to replace. So it will check with these three values in the future pages. So 8 is available after a long gap. Okay, after between is some gap, right, after 4 to 5 steps, 4 to 5 periods. Next 7 is immediately next to the 9. 6 is immediately to the 9. So what happens, the long gap distance is what, 8. Okay, so it will replace with the 8. Okay, it is going to replace with the 8. So why, because if it is replaced with 6, what happens, again next 6 will come here. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ suppose example, I didn't change this one example, I have not replaced with 9. Suppose I have replaced with 6 immediately. Example, let me take one example. If I replaced with 6, 8 and 7, so what happened, next again 6 will come. 6 has to, again it will come into the memory, right? So అందుకే నాకు లాంగ్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఉన్న దాంతో when we take with the long distance one, so what happens, it will take some time. Okay, until before that we can solve this other problems. Okay, other pages. So that's why it has been replacing with the long gap, whichever the page is coming from long gap, which is already present in the memory, which is coming again into the memory from long gap. So that one is going to be inserted, replaced, right? Yeah, next when 6 will come here in the memory, what happens here, it will check with the memory already is available. Okay, so it will be no need to replace, so it will hit ratio. So when 7 will come, again 7 is also available, so again no need to change, right? When 1 will come, 1 will check with the memory, it is not available, and it also check with the future memories. Okay, it is also check with the future memories or future pages from here
6,
with
sir.
these memory pages. Yeah, so 1 is okay, 9 is present, some gap, some distance it is there. Next 7 is present immediately 6 at third place. Okay, 6 is present at second place. So with whom it has to replace, who will come
9.
from long gap. Okay, so 9 is the long gap.
9.
With 9 it is going to be replaced. Okay, it is going to be replaced. Next one, next when 6 will come, so 6 will be going to check here. So 6 is already available, so it will no need to replace anything. So when 7 will come, 7 is also already available, no need to replace. Okay, when 8 will come, 8 is not available here. So what happens here, from here again it is checking, from here it will check with the memories. Okay, with the pages, and before that it will check whether 8 is available, not available. Okay, it will check. So 1 is
7.
present next stage. Okay, 7 is present at third place, 6 is present at last place. Okay, so it has some long distance from 8. Okay, so it will replace with 8. 6 has been replaced with 8. right? Okay. Next, when 9 will come here, what happens here? 9 will check here. 9 is not available. Okay. So what happens? It will again check from here. Okay. From here it will follow. So 1 is available immediately to the 9. 7 is available next to the 9. 8 is available. 8 is available. 8 is not at all available. So no need of waiting about 8. Okay. So let me replace 9 with 8. Right. So it has been happened like this. So when 1 will come here, so what happens? 1 will come here. It is already available here. So no need to replace anything. It will in the hit ratio. When 7 is also already available. 7 also came here. So 9 is also already available. Yeah, 9 is also came here. So when 6 will come, after this 6, nothing is there, right? After 6, nothing is there. 6 can be replaced with 179. With we can replace anyone, but it will most probably it will check with the frames. Okay, maximum it will check with the frame. But you can replace 6 with 6. We can write here also, nothing will happen. If you write here also, nothing will happen. If you write here also, nothing will happen. Okay, 6 we can write anywhere in these 3 columns. Okay, but most probably we will check with the frames, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. Okay, where we will write, nothing will happen. We can use from long period 1 is repeating, so you can use 6 also here, nothing will happen. If you place at the place of 9 also, you will place, nothing will happen. If you at the place of 7 also, if you place here, nothing will be happen.
We
Okay,
have
you
an
can replace,
option, we write anywhere.
yeah, you can write anything anywhere here. Okay, you can write it anywhere. Suppose we are writing based on the frame size, frame set I'm using here. In the first set, I'm using this one. Okay, like this I'm writing. Right? Are you understood?
Yes.
Yeah, how many hits and how many miss are there in this? So 1, 2, 3,
7
4,
hits.
7
5,
hits.
7, 8. Okay, 8 miss and 7 hits. Okay. So this is the optimal resource, optimal page replacement. This technique is going to be followed. Right? Understood, right? So these are optimal. So whatever we have just now I said you, the same thing has been written here. You just once go through this, you able to know this one. Yes. Okay, next last one. Least replacement used. Sorry, last recently used. Least recently used or last recently used. So in this technique, it is also the same way, the same thing we are using here. I just explain you. LRU least replacement. Okay. So least page replacement. Here what happens? It will check with the leastly used. Left side we are going to see this one now. Okay. So this 3 has came here when 9 comes here. So previously lastly, most leastly which one is used. Okay, when 6 will come here, so it will check which one is lastly used. 7 will come here. Okay, yeah. Yes. 6. Okay, ఇక్కడ దాకా ఉంది 9, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay. So the same values we have here. Right. So when 6 will come here, it will check nothing is there here, right? So 6 is going to be inserted as is. Now 6 and 7 is going to be inserted as is. Now 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, and 8, 3 are going to be inserted in the same way. So these all are in this ratio. Now when 9 comes into the memory, so it will check. It has to check with the left side. Okay, left side from here, it is going to check with the left side. So from left side, it will check. So where the previous one, the 8 has been used, present immediately to the 9. Okay. 7 next immediate. I mean next. Okay. Leastly, which one is used leastly? Lastly, 6. Right. So with the 6, it is going to be replaced. Yeah. So it is also miss. Now when 6 comes into the memory, 6 will check it is not available.
Which method, sir?
Which one? What method?
LRU.
Yeah, LRU. I'm saying about LRU. This one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying about LRU. Right. When 6 comes into the memory, so it will check which 8 has been used from the least. Least is nothing but I mean uh, long gap. Which one has been used and check just right. With that, it is going to be replaced. So here 8 has been replaced before 2 periods. Okay. 7 another after before 3. Right. 9 another immediately. So it is replacing with 7. Okay. అర్థమవుతుంది కదా? So when 7 will come here, it is also checked with the memory. It is not available. Now 7 also is going to be checked with from here. Yeah. 7 is also checked from here. So 8 is from last 3 periods, 6 immediately, 9 immediately. So 8 with 8 it is going to be replaced. Right. So it miss and radam. So when 1 will come here, 1 also is not available here. So it is also checking with the 7, 8, 9. So with whom it is replaced? With the 9 it is going to replace. Okay. So 6, when 6 will come, 6 is already available here, right? So 6 is not going to be replaced with anything. So it is a hit ratio, hit 1. So these two are miss. Right. So when 7 will come, 7 is also available here. Okay, this is also hit. So when 8 will come, so now you're going to understand how it is happening. So when 8 will come, 8 is not available here. So now what it will check? 7,
1.
6, with whom it has to
8,
replace? With 1.
8 replace with the 1.
Yeah. So 8 replaces with 1. So which one is used leastly? That one is going to be used here. Yeah, when 9 will come, 9 is also not available. So 9 again is replaced with 8, 7, 6. With 6, it is going to be replaced. Okay, when 1 will come, 1 is not available here. So again, it will check 9 is presently, 8 is recently, and 7 is not from last gap onwards. So with 1, it is going to be replaced. So when 7 will come, 7 is already not available here. Okay. So 7 is not available here. So again, it will check with 1 is immediately, 9 is immediate, and 8. So it will replace with 8. Okay. So when 9 will come, 9 is already
Hit.
available here. It is a hit ratio. So when 6 will come, 6 is not available. So it will check 1. I mean, 1 is from last period. Lastly, it is using from from leastly. So it is replaced with 9 and 7. Right. So this is the 1 7. The same thing we got. Yeah, hit only 3 hits, right? Yeah, only 3 hits we got. So this is about page replacement, LRU, least replacement. Yeah, 3 hits and how many faults? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 faults. So this is the LRU, least recently used algorithm. Okay, like this, the algorithms are going to be used. Okay, everyone understood? Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll just ask to Bhattu sir and I will forward you these documents to you. ఇది చదువుకుంటే మీకు సరిపోతుంది టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ అంటే మీకు చాలా డెప్త్ ఉంటుంది లెంతీగా ఉంటుంది లెట్ వి కంటిన్యూ ఆర్ లెట్ వి హ్యావ్ ఎ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్
Sir,
So this is about
otherwise
today.
just you forward your number or that file.
Okay, if you want personally, yeah.
Yes, sir. Why? Because at least we can refer now.
Okay, I'll just forward you my number, but okay, until and unless we get the group, till then you can use this number. I
Sir,
will
is
start. Okay, not.
Sir, is
Yeah.
it possible to cover this syllabus in 2 classes next week?
Oh, no, not actually. Only first unit we have done. We have only one block we have completed. More 3 blocks are available. That's what actually. The
Sir,
time is
just to
not.
forward that in the chat now.
Yeah, which one? Syllabus, huh?
Yes, this document, sir.
సో మీ పీపీటీ ఉంది కదా ఇది మాకు షేర్ చేయండి సార్.
Oh, okay. This one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
But
I will
tell
start
sir,
off-
means give extra classes. More 2 classes.
He's saying that. Yeah. He's saying that you,
Explanation
if
is
you want to
good.
take, you can take. Nothing will happen. He's saying that if you want to take, you take as your wish. How many classes you want to take, you can take. He's saying like that. So let me have one more week also. No need to worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Mm.
Actually, we have only last next week only 2 classes are there.
Yes. Yeah.
So take permission and take another 2 classes also. Sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will take. Anyhow, if you won't conduct or if you won't put any meeting ID also, I will forward you a meeting ID. Okay, of my personal one, and I will take within more 1 to 2 classes. Anyhow, okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
ఓకే సార్.
Maximum 90
Thank you.
99% we are going to finish our syllabus in more one. I mean, not in next week. Around 11, yeah. By 11th and 12th, we are going to finish our syllabus. I just forwarded on the link, but it is very.
We'll create one group, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay, you can ping me on my number. I just forwarded you on the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I forwarded on the group, actually on the mail, and now it is not uploading here.
Sir, we will message you just to forward that, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just put a hi. That's it. I think we have some internet problem, so that's why it is keep on fluctuating. Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you received my number?
Yes, sir. Anyone can save and forward the hi to sir. Sir will forward.
Yeah, I
those.
got from a number. Good evening, sir. Okay, I just forward him. Okay. If it is available, you have access to the group. I mean, you can send anything from the group. To all the people I have to send, or anyone is enough?
Into everyone, sir.
Everyone. Okay. So you put a mail to me. You put a hi message to me. I will just forward you. Okay, like 39052. The last number is 39052. I'm just forwarding him. This unit 1 and unit 2, and syllabus copy also.
Any one of you can forward that PDF into the Friends in BCom Computer or any other group, okay?
Yeah, I just forward him. His number is 7396939052. Who is this? I don't know exactly, but I just forward him generations of the
Swati,
computer, first unit and second, third. Yeah, Swati. Okay. So first unit, second unit, and third unit, fourth unit also from 1 to 2 pages it is available. I just forward you. Someone person also asking me. Okay, I'll send to him also. Yeah, Swati, have you received your received this one documents?
So 1 minute.
Okay.
సార్ పీపీటీ ఏం రాలేదు సార్ ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది సార్
Yeah, generation of computer నీకు ఓకే ఓకే 3 వెళ్తున్నాయి చూడండి వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి మీకు డాక్యుమెంట్స్ కూడా వచ్చేస్తుంది రైట్ Yeah, I forward to Swati and one more person like 8125569276. I forward to her also.
Yes, sir, Jansi. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if anyone, you just put it on the group, okay? So everyone can access that.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
ఓకే సార్
Right.
థ్యాంక్
okay.
యూ సార్
Fine.
Bye,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. But in next class, we have at least 10 to 15 minutes more class. Actually, up to
Any one of you
5:45 to
please forward that in the group.
ఓకే సార్
Yeah, okay. Okay, then bye.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ బాయ్ సార్
Fine. Thank you. Bye.
Whoever I've received, please forward that in the group.